Hey, welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. You're tuning in today. Please let me know where you're tuning in from. I would love to learn, where you're tuning in from. So today's topic will be reducing instead of removing. So some may say, what in the world is that? So when I say that, it's because of when you're budgeting, a lot of times we will just remove all the things that we love and enjoy instead of reducing them. But we're going to go back and go into budgeting and then come back to reduce, don't remove. Dallas, Texas in the building. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's take it back to just budgeting. Just thinking about budgeting. When we create a budget, most people who have a budget, it is because they have a financial goal they would like to reach. Whether it is to eliminate debt, whether it is to build up their savings. So I always tell you, I want you to, have a budget, but still enjoy life in the process. So the purpose of your budget is so that you can reach those goals. So I don't want you to use the word sacrifice, but you're only limiting what you're doing. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You're only limiting what you're doing until you reach your goal. So if your goal is to just build your emergency savings up to $2,000, well, when you get that, then you can get back to living. Hey, thank you for joining. You can get back to what you want to do or what you were normally doing. So let's just say, for instance, let's say you're trying to build that savings to that $2,000. So instead of doing something that you normally would do, then excuse me. So if you were to always buy out for lunch, and again, I'll always like to use myself as an example because guess what? Coach D is on a budget too. So let's say if I was spending $100 a week on lunch, that's $20 a day. So if I'm trying to get to my goal of $2,000, well, then I can buy out for lunch maybe just 2 days. So that's $40. So that means I'm putting aside $60 every week. So then I'm able to put that 60 aside, build up my savings much quicker than what I'll be able to do with whatever money I have left from my income. So when I say reduce, don't remove, we are reducing with a purpose. We're doing it for a reason. So I would reduce it. And once I get to my 2,000, then guess what? I can go back to my, getting lunch 5 days a week if I so choose. So, the purpose is still to enjoy yourself, enjoy life, but work towards your financial goals. Once you reach them, then you can get to that comfort. So now I would be buying lunch, if I choose to every day. But if something were to happen, I would be prepared. So when I say reduce, don't remove, just sometimes we'll be like, well, dang, I don't want to stop doing what I've been doing. But you know what? We're working towards a goal. We have to keep in mind that we're doing this for a reason. So today I just wanted to speak to the importance of reduce and not remove. There's a lot of things that we can do as far as reducing instead of removing. Thank you. So you can do things like when we have memberships. Some people have gym memberships and don't go, cancel it. We have, now there's so many subscriptions as far as television. You have the HBO, the Starz, I don't even know all the channels. You have, what is it? Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu. Like there's so many things, right? So we enjoy all of them, but just if you would just take track or keep track of what you're watching as far as those subscriptions are concerned and see which ones you're actually watching. If you're not watching them, turn them off and then maybe turn them back on. Maybe if you have a certain show you like to watch on there that airs at certain seasons, save a couple dollars, turn it off when that show is not on and then turn it right back on. That's something you can do. And if you probably, I don't know if I ever told you before on here, but something I do as far as my Netflix, I have that through a gift card. So I put it on a gift card so it doesn't charge me every month. And when that gift card runs out, then I don't have Netflix until I'm ready to watch Netflix again. That allows me to save that money. That allows me to not have that money coming directly out of my account. And I'm able to save that money instead of it just coming out and coming out and coming out and I'm never watching it. Because a lot of times we forget we have things like that. And then they're going to keep charging you because that's how they make their money. So I just want you to think about things that you do financially, and then you can, reduce those things to get to your financial goals. So let's say if you're someone who likes Amazon, so go on there, and just putting this in the cart, putting this in the cart, putting this in the cart, and just shopping because they give it to you so fast. So it's almost like, I'm just going to go to Amazon, but then when you get this stuff, then what do we do with this? Sometimes we don't do anything with it. Or sometimes we're so excited about having it, then we get it. It wasn't as important as we thought it was. We just wanted it because we wanted it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I would challenge you to, when you go shopping, like places like Amazon, put that stuff in your cart, let it sit in there for a couple of days, and then go back and see if you really still want this item. If it's something that, you still want days down the line, then go ahead and get that thing. But sometimes we just get it off an instinct. And that's another thing, like, we all spend our money depending on our money personality. So if you haven't already, definitely check out my money personality quiz. I will put that in this video description after I post it. It's a free quiz, which will tell you what type of money personality you have, which will explain to you why you spend the way you spend, which definitely helps you on your journey to financial freedom or to your financial success, knowing what type of spender you are. You are guilty of it. Yes, yes, yes. Because your stuff sits in there for a while. That's good though, but it's sitting there for a while. So that means you are giving yourself time to see if you really want that thing, if you still need that thing. So when you come back, you can see, oh, well, I put this in here. Do I still want this? And then you can remove it from your cart if it's something you don't, want. Sometimes I get lucky and I come back and I say, this item is no longer available. So then I'm like, yes, and I saved a couple of dollars. But I didn't buy it because it's not available anymore. Your cart be full. Yes, because Amazon has great things. Other things, let's see, what else do I have? I spoke about eating out, subscriptions. They're just different things. Like today is Valentine's. First of all, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I'm so sorry. I should have led with that. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone watching this. Like for Valentine's Day, okay, so we love our spouse or, our mate or however you refer to them. But for Valentine's Day, we should not go crazy on the spending, right? And I'm not saying don't enjoy your holiday. I'm not saying do what you want to do. But what we have to keep in mind is don't go all out and spend $200, $300, $400 and then in a couple of days we're eating hot dogs and baked beans because we spent all the money on one day on Valentine's Day. Show your spouse you love them all year long. Yes, you can do a little something special today, but just think about how much it costs and, think about your finances and enjoy yourself, but don't go crazy. Just consider your future and what you have coming up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because sometimes we feel like we have to prove our love. Yes, we want to get wonderful things, but don't just, spend all your money on one day. I always say it wasn't meant for me. You always say it wasn't meant for you to have. That's why they sold. Yep, that's right. So that's another thing that helps you to be stronger with your shopping too. I mean, of course, if it's something you need, by all means, get it. Remember, I always say, we want to still enjoy life in every aspect. Anything we want, we should be able to get that. I'm not saying to restrict that, but I just want to, the whole purpose of today is to understand reducing instead of removing, because we will make the mistake of removing things from our budget. And then we're like, we hate our budget. Then we don't do our budget because we removed everything that we love. So then guess what we do? We go do those things. And then now we threw our budget off because it wasn't included in our budget. So that's all I say today. That was today's Talk Tuesday, just to let you know. So just when you're living your life, reduce things instead of removing them. And then when you reach your financial goals, make adjustments. This is temporary. We're doing this for a purpose. We have to keep that in mind. We are budgeting. Either you're budgeting to reach that goal of building that savings to a certain point or eliminating that debt. And just remember, once you eliminate that debt, that monthly payment that you were paying, not only the extra that you're putting on there from your budget or the amount that you're paying every month because you have to, the minimum, but you'll have all of that extra money in your pocket. So you're able to do even more. So just think you are budgeting just for that purpose, but it will be so much greater for you after you eliminate that debt or after you built that savings, and then something comes up and then Now you're able to, use that savings if you needed to for an emergency. Or you could be saving for a vacation. And guess what? You get to go on vacation, have an amazing time, come back, bills are still paid. You're not broke. Sometimes people make the mistake of just going on vacation, spending all the money. And then you come back and it's like, oh, how I'm going to pay these bills. So don't do that. Just definitely, I love a vacation. So definitely budget for that vacation and enjoy yourself. And if you missed our other live, we talked about vacationing on a budget. So definitely go back and tune in and watch that one. If no one has any questions, we are going to get out of here. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for tuning in. We go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Talk Tuesday. Every Friday, we post a video at 6 a.m. Eastern. So go back, check out our other videos. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe. Go watch some of the videos. Go learn something. And I'll see you all again soon.